So this is how I'm walking into this shot. Hello YouTube and welcome to the Kennedy's channel. First of all, my apologies for the bad audio because right now I'm recording using the onboard microphone that is on my camera. And the camera I'm shooting with is the Olympus OMD EM5 system, a very old camera. But you don't need very expensive gear to be on YouTube. You just need something that can capture a good video. And does gear really matter? That's really subjective. It depends on what you want to do. Maybe it doesn't in certain instances, but when you want to do some very specific things, I think gear really matters. For example, today I want us to talk about this. This is a wide angle lens. We're not talking about the box. We're talking about the content that was in this box. As you can see right now, you realize that I have somewhat a very wide, not very wide, but it's a bit wider than the usual because I always capture my videos using an OMD EM5 system, of course, which is a micro four thirds. And if you know much about cameras, you know that with micro four thirds, there is a 2x crop factor. So in other words, if you're shooting using a micro four thirds and you are 24 millimeters, that is going to be multiplied times 2. And your images are going to appear as though you've shot them at 48 millimeters or 50 millimeters, which is an equivalent for full frame. So if you're shooting on a micro four thirds like I do, most times I would move my camera so far away, and that kind of gives me an uneasy feeling while recording because it makes me feel like I'm so far away from you guys, like I'm so far away from my audience. But right now with this wide angle lens adapter that I bought for my lens, I feel like I'm so close to you guys. Like I feel so close talking to you guys. I can even move my arm just right and touch the camera. That is, I mean, it's just going to change how I feel. Let's talk about this item. I got this off Amazon. I got it for $19, $19 Canadian, which is so cheap, man. So cheap. But look at the difference this makes. I have a much more better view as compared to before. I can open up my lens now to f1.8 and, have a decent image. As you can see, even the focus is better. I always shoot manual because the lens I use is a prime lens, which lens is called the 7 Artisans lens. So it's an f1.8 25 millimeter lens. At f1.8 you get very decent, bokeh. Others call it depth of field. As you can see in the background is somewhat blurred a little bit, which kind of makes your images look a little cinematic, as they say. Yeah, I really love the way this lens makes me look in the camera. So one advice I have for you guys, if you're moving out and you want to trying to check out the market and you want to buy something to make your lens wider, to give you a wider field of view, you could consider buying something like this. You do not need buying really a new lens, that is if you do not have the funds, because this thing was only $19. Can you guys imagine that? Compared if I was to buy a new lens, of course you would get much more if you bought a new lens, but with this adapter at least you're able to just find your way around, especially if you're just doing it for YouTube, not something really for professional purposes. This lens can help you. One thing I want to say is, I want to caution you, when you're buying these things, make sure that you look at the ring of your camera, because that's where there is a number that tells you the diameter of your lens. So in that way, you know exactly what kind of adapter you're going to buy for that lens. For example, this 7 Artisans lens, the diameter on the outside of the lens was 46 millimeters. So I went on Amazon and the internet, I was searching for something that has 46 millimeter, and oh boy, there were so many of them. So I just had to choose one that was cheaper and had good reviews. And I think this one actually is going to do the job for me. It comes with both macro and also a wide angle lens, let's call it. At first when I was screwing it onto the camera, I just screwed the whole thing onto the camera, and then I realized that I wasn't actually getting a wider field of view as I thought. So I had to take off the part that has the macro magnification. I took that out because it gives you a 0.45 magnification, and that's what I really wanted to go for. But now with this, I can, kill two birds with one stone. If I want to do macro photography, I can still use this lens adapter and get my macro shots. And also I can go wide and get, my wide field of view. So I don't know what you guys think, but this is a very good improvement and a very good development for my YouTube channel. And of course, I feel so good about this product, and I just can't wait to go out in the wild and shoot some videos, some landscape photography, and interact with nature. So I don't know what you guys think. Just give me your thoughts in the comment section. Can this be a product that you would buy? Yeah, that's the question I want to leave for you guys. And if you guys notice any fringing on the image or any vignetting on the corners of the frame, just let me know in the comment section. So one last thing I want to say is hit like, share, and of course subscribe to the channel for more content. I want to be bringing you guys more content, but it's just that I really want good stuff. Like, that's me. I want perfection. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And you can head out to Amazon. I'm going to put the link in the description if you're interested. And this video is raw. There is no script to it. Just been talking. I don't know whether I was just rambling. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. And of course, one more last thing. Don't forget to say hi to your mom. I'm out of here.